Hi, I'm Carrie, disability attorney and physician assistant, here to walk you through the process of applying for and getting awarded disability benefits. I hope to provide useful legal information about the disability process in short videos designed for you to better understand the process and give you the tools to pursue Social Security benefits or appeals on your own. Now, I always recommend speaking with an attorney who can help you and consider your specific circumstances to help you build the strongest case possible. But you're certainly allowed to and welcome to pursue benefits on your own. I want to make that process as easy as possible by providing general information that may be able to help you with that process. The two general types of benefits that I will be discussing are Social Security Income, or SSI, and Social Security Disability Insurance, SSDI. For our purposes today, the difference won't really matter. SSI is a needs-based program, and SSDI provides benefits to those who have a more significant work history and prior income. If you're not sure which programs to apply for, you can apply for both or check your eligibility on the SSA website. What really matters is that you have a disabling condition or conditions that prevent you from being able to perform work to the level that Social Security would consider substantial gainful activity, or SGA. In 2026, the maximum income you can make is $1,690, or if you're blind, the limit is $2,830. Those numbers change annually, so if we're not in 2026 anymore, please recheck those online. If you make more than those cutoffs, SSA will find that you are not so disabled that you cannot work, and they will not provide benefits. Next, the SSA will need to determine if your medical condition is severe. SSA may find that you have a disability, but that it isn't severe to where you couldn't work. Their levels are pretty strict. They will need to determine that your condition is likely to significantly limit your work to the level that you cannot perform basic work activities for at least 12 months, or that your condition is likely to result in death. Next, the SSA will check their listings of impairments, which is published on their website, to see if your condition meets the criteria for disability. This listing of impairments includes a whole bunch of different medical conditions, and including physical and mental impairments. I encourage you to look up your condition to see what kind of things SSA is looking for. For example, if you have severe back pain, you're not going to find back pain on that list. You'll need to have a more specific diagnosis from your doctor, which likely would have required imaging, a trial of physical therapy, and other treatments. This is why I encourage people to continue to follow up with their doctor if they have things going on, to create that medical record and to continue to get these studies and treatments done. Instead, you might find that your back pain, after proper workup, falls into listing 1.15, disorders of the skeletal spine resulting in compromise of the nerve roots. This is right on their website. You can look it up yourself. SSA will look for evidence in your medical records to see that it shows if there's pain, abnormal sensation, muscle weakness, findings on imaging, the need for a cane or walker, inability to use a limb, among other criteria. If your condition meets a listing criteria, they will find you disabled and award benefits. Now, don't let this strict list discourage you. If your condition doesn't fall into a listing specifically, there are points during the process where Social Security may consider the effects of multiple conditions together, or determine that your condition is similar to or equivalent to another listing, and see how that affects your ability to work. They will determine if you can do the same kind of work you had done prior to becoming disabled, and if not, can you do other kinds of work. So if you're able to do either your prior work or other kinds of work, SSA will not find you disabled or provide benefits. Even if you can no longer do construction, for example, if they find that you can be a store greeter or work a desk job or work in fast food, Social Security may not find you to be disabled. However, perhaps you have to take pain medication because of your condition, and that makes you too dizzy or drowsy to work, or maybe you have a psychological condition like severe anxiety that makes concentration on tasks to completion impossible. Each case, each person is unique and different, and SSA must consider all these factors when making a determination. Again, please don't get discouraged. The most important thing to consider is, do you genuinely have a physical or mental disability, or both, that affects your ability to work to the level that you cannot participate in substantial gainful activity? If so, I encourage you to apply for benefits, either on paper, over the phone, in person, online. There's a lot of ways to apply for benefits. And you have the option to work with an advocate to assist you throughout that process. See some helpful links below that I mentioned in this video. In the next video, I will go through the application process in detail. So be sure to tune in for that. If you would like further help on your case specifically with any disability or Social Security related issue, please reach out to me directly at my website below. Thank you.